it was just time to not take anymore. It was constantly abusive.
What I regretted is that it was ugly to me, and I...
Nutbush, Tennessee, 1956. 16-year-old Anna Mae Bullock, church choir alto, sharecropper's daughter, grabs the mic in a St. Louis juke joint. Ike Turner's jaw drops. He offers her a name, Tina, a stage, and unseen by the cheering crowd, invisible shackles. For outsiders, the Ike and Tina review is sweat-soaked perfection. A Fool in Love, River Deep, Mountain High, Ed Sullivan appearances that make living rooms erupt. Behind hotel doors, 16-hour rehearsals, nightly discipline for missed steps, accountants wired to Ike's pockets. Tina learns to tape a smile over split lips, to powder bruises before press lines, to perform while her eardrums ring. From The Last Argument, July 1st, 1976, Dallas. After a limousine scuffle that ends with her head against a car door, Tina walks into a freeway on-ramp wearing a blood-smeared white suit and clutching 36 cents plus a mobile gas card. She dodges headlights, reaches a Ramada Inn, signs Mary Rogers, and locks the door. Her first night free is spent on a carpeted floor, staring at popcorn-textured ceilings, and planning a life without the man who owns her stage name. For months she lives on friends' couches, robs downtown vending machines for Snickers dinners, and borrows wigs because every club booker remembers Tina's face, even if she cannot legally bill herself that way. By 1984's Private Dancer, she owns the name again, yet never speaks Ike's name in interviews. Silence is her verdict. Every canceled royalty check is the sentence. Hollywood, spring 1977. Phil Spector, temperamental studio monarch, calls Capitol Records. Reserve Studio A. I'm cutting a full album on Tina Turner, blank check. Session players salivate. Orchestral charts stacked knee-high. Spector's gold-plated .45 pistol glints on the console because the man can't produce without a sidearm present. Tina spends 2 weeks in a rented bungalow scrawling lyric drafts. Daily vocal drills to hit those gospel meets hard rock top notes. She even turns down a prime Vegas slot, rare money for a single mom rebuilding finances, because Phil says this record will blow slots machines out of the casinos. Day 1 arrives. Studio lights buzz to life. Tina shows at 9 a.m., does scales. 1 p.m., no Phil. 5 p.m., assistant shrugs. Day 2, silence. Day 5, rumor trickles through union grips. Spector has flown to New York to work with ex-wife Ronnie instead. Calls Tina Plan B now. No call, no flowers by wire apology, nothing. Tina's reaction is a cold exhale. File that under lessons. She folds her lyric pad, thanks the rhythm section, and pivots. The wasted week costs her rent. The emotional sucker punch cost her 0 decibels on the next tour because rage, for Tina, is rocket fuel. Years later, Phil Spector, fresh off a courtroom loss, claims on talk radio that Tina squandered his genius. She never replies. Erased, not debated. Capitol Records dithers about signing Turner. Bowie, fresh from Let's Dance sessions, calls their CEO at 4 a.m. London time and growls, "If you don't pick up Tina Turner tomorrow, I'm walking." They sign her. Hype builds for the ultimate crossover. Ziggy Stardust riffs meet Tina's Hurricane Howl. December 1983, Kensington Roof Gardens. Industry soiree, 200 VIPs, Moet pyramids. Conversation circles Bowie and Tina, 2 style shapeshifters bonding over survival. Then Bowie, half buzzed, flips trauma into punchline. "Well, hey, that Ike saga builds character, right? The..." Laugh dies midair. The bass line pauses. Tina's eyes harden. She sets her flute down with surgical quiet, offers Bowie a nod that shoots icicles, and exits. No smashed glass, no PR scandal, but every Bowie call that follows goes unanswered. Producers beg, duet equals platinum. Her team replies, subject closed. Bowie mails flowers. They wilt in label reception. 2 icons share festival. Lineups on opposite nights only. The duet that could have bent MTV into a Mobius strip never happens, all because one survivor refused to be a punchline. Late 60s radio was a heavyweight title bout. Aretha's sanctified runs versus Tina's volcanic rasp. Publicly, they traded bouquets. Privately, fans traded jabs and press fanned the flames. Only one true queen of soul. January 1971, New York's Felt Forum, dress rehearsal for a civil rights benefit. Stage manager overhears Aretha telling a backing vocalist, "Baby," she screams, "I sing." The quip hits Tina backstage like a dart dipped in acid. She says nothing then, nor at the post-show photo op. But from that night forward, any offer requiring both women receives a polite, rooting conflict. Over the next decade, they pass like distant planets. Same award shows, different green rooms, same charity albums, separate tracks. Trade mags note icy undertones, but no quote ever surfaces, because Tina's revenge is frost, not fire. 83 Grammys. Producers float a once-in-a-lifetime duet. Aretha signs. Tina's publicist replies 8 characters. She respectfully declines. 2018. Aretha's funeral. Tina mails a wreath, releases a 54-word statement praising Aretha's influence. No sister, no beloved, simply towering. Fans read between the floral lines. Cardiff, November 1999. Producers stage a Y2K-era TV spectacle. Elton John, plus Tina Turner, plus 80,000 fans, plus satellite uplink to 500 million viewers. Rehearsals start fiery. Tina believes metronomes mean professionalism. Elton believes field trumps click track. During the Bitches Back, Tina halts the band. "You're dragging the verse. Tighten, or we'll drown on live broadcast." Elton snaps, "I don't need the army routine, darling." He slams his piano lid, leaves a dent visible under spotlight glare, storms into the corridor spitting feathers and F-bombs. Cameras roll 3 days later for the dress run. Tension crackles like ozone. Every forced grin could cut glass. Every polite side hug looks hostage note tight. After the show, Elton jokes on BBC Radio that Tina runs rehearsals like boot camp. Tina issues no rebuttal. She simply never shares a billing with him again. Insiders swear she later told a choreographer, "Brilliance is wasted when ego eclipses the beat." End of file. April 1991. The Hall of Fame inducts Ike and Tina Turner, victim forced to share dais with abuser. Tina thinks not. She remains in Los Angeles, sends a pre-taped thank you that doesn't mention Ike by name. Headlines read, "Tina skips ceremony, rumors of snub." The hall moves on. Fans never do. Petition. After petition rips across early internet forums, then MySpace bulletins, then Twitter storms. HBO's 2021 documentary Tina needles the hall on camera. Why is only Ike and Tina in? Board members mumble about procedure. October 2021. The hall blinks. Tina Turner, solo, is finally inducted. 30 years, 13 tours, 5 million tour jackets sold, and roughly 200 million tickets after her ex-husband. She beams in from Zurich, thanks the fans, names the music teachers of her childhood, never once mentions the hall or its timeline. 20 seconds flat. 6 betrayals. 6 spectacular vanishings. No televised clapbacks, no diss tracks, no flaming tweet threads. Tina Turner weaponized absence. Sponsors, publicists, and rivals learned one unbreakable law: earn her respect or exit her universe. That quiet power reshaped pop culture. Ike Turner's royalty streams shrank without his star. Phil Spector's bragging rights rang hollow. Bowie lost the duet of the decade. Aretha's crown never crossed Tina's stage. Elton forfeited a stadium tour sequel. And the Hall of Fame spent 30 years drafting a public mea culpa. So viewers, which cut was deepest? Was it the fists behind glitter? The gun-toting producer who ghosted? The glam idol's punchline? The queen's dagger line? The piano knight's lid slam? Or the institution's delayed respect? Drop your vote below. Because the loudest sound in music might just be the name you never hear again. This journey cracked a myth wide open for you. Hit that like sub for next week's expose on another artist's hidden blacklist. And remember, sometimes the most electrifying note is the one left unsung.